Hey everybody, welcome to Explain America. I'm your host, Carmine Sabia, and we got a really big story about what the Democrats are planning to do on this last week heading into the midterm elections. But before we get started, please make sure you like, you comment, you share, you subscribe, you follow us on Facebook at Explain America, and come chat with us in the Explain America Lounge. You can find that by typing that right into your search bar, Explain America Lounge, right on Facebook. It'll take you to us and we'll have a chat. We'll talk to each other. We'll exchange ideas. We'll sing songs. We're not going to sing songs, but other than that, we'll have a good time. So there's 1 week left until voters, well, I mean, they've been going to the polls, this early voting nonsense, right? But until voters officially go to the polls and elect the House and the Senate and a bunch of governors. And the attack on Paul Pelosi, which was abhorrent, has become actually a focal point of a desperate Democrat Party in the weeks leading up to it. You'll hear President Obama. He was on the campaign trail talking about the Republican rhetoric this and the Republican rhetoric that. And then you have Hillary Clinton, who made a post today about Republican rhetoric has caused this. And what they're basically saying, and they're going on TV and they're saying, well, people should stop saying we're going to fire Nancy Pelosi. We're going to get Nancy Pelosi out of the House. That's the basic crux of a Republican campaign for House. So if you're a Republican candidate and you're trying to win the House right now, your whole message is we're going to fire Nancy Pelosi. That's the entire message. Now, her husband was attacked viciously, and nothing can change that. But to say that you have to change course with your campaign because of this attack is ludicrous, and I'll tell you why. When Chuck Schumer sat outside the Supreme Court and said, if they overturn Roe versus Wade, we're going to make them pay. And months later, there was an assassination attempt on Brett Kavanaugh. They, to this day, continue to attack the Supreme Court. President Joe Biden continues to attack the Supreme Court. Vice President Kamala Harris continues to attack the Supreme Court. Democrat representatives, Democrat senators, leaders in the party continue to attack the Supreme Court. When Steve Scalise was shot years ago, Democrats didn't stop campaigning. They didn't stop saying we got to get rid of these Republicans. They didn't do any of that. When a teenage boy a few weeks ago was murdered by a man because the man said that he believed he was a right-wing extremist, Democrats didn't stop campaigning for the midterm elections. When Rand Paul was viciously and violently attacked, nobody stopped campaigning against Rand Paul. They still to this day say bad things about Rand Paul and Scalise because that's politics. But now they want to use this. They want to use this attack on Pelosi. Again, we denounce this attack. Again, there is no reason or rhyme for an attack like this. That's not how we handle politics. But they want to use this now as a cudgel to stop Republicans for campaigning for the midterms because they know they're going to get their clock cleaned in about a week and a half. It's all over the place. It's going to be a red tsunami. And they know it. And this is their last-ditch effort. Their pass from the 20-yard line into the end zone to try to stop some of the momentum. I don't believe it's going to work, and I believe any Republican who would buy into that and stop campaigning against Nancy Pelosi because of this probably doesn't deserve to win and probably doesn't have the backbone to win. So far, I have not seen any Republicans do that. But we have to stay strong, and we have to remind them of the Democrat attacks on Republicans that they don't seem to want to acknowledge. Folks, thank you so much for joining us here at Explain America today. Once again, my name's Carmine Sabia. Please make sure you like, you comment, you share, you subscribe. Please make sure you follow us at Explain America on Facebook and the Explain America Lounge on Facebook. We look forward to talking to you there. We love you guys. God bless you. Have a great night.